application has been submitted to the city of New York. This permit application was not submitted by Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. It actually comes from an event planning company. They have stated that they will have anywhere from 500 to 999 guests who are gathering at Madison Square Garden.
Taylor Swift's wedding is about to lock down one of the most famous buildings on the planet. The security operation being deployed around it is on a scale usually reserved for heads of state, because as the countdown to the 3rd of July hits its final days, the iconic Madison Square Garden in the heart of New York City is reportedly transforming into a fortress. Streets are set to close, police are on alert, and an entire operation has been built to keep the most watched wedding of the year completely sealed off from the outside world. And the lengths being taken tell you everything about just how massive this event has become. Here's what is reportedly happening. Permits have reportedly been filed to shut down the streets surrounding the arena for several days in early July, creating a wide buffer zone around the venue. The choice of building itself is reportedly a security masterstroke. The arena has no windows, meaning no outside lens, no rooftop, no helicopter, and no drone can capture a single frame of what happens inside. It reportedly offers underground access, allowing guests to arrive and leave without ever being exposed to the cameras and crowds at street level. For a couple that has guarded every detail of their wedding, like a state secret, they reportedly found the one venue in the world built to be impenetrable. And the security reportedly goes far beyond the building itself. Authorities across the city have reportedly been briefed on the expected festivities. Even transit and railway police were reportedly made aware of the wedding weekend and the enormous crowds it is likely to draw. Fans, photographers, and curious onlookers are expected to descend on the area in massive numbers, and the operation is reportedly being prepared accordingly. A major event production company has reportedly even filed paperwork to set up outside the venue. This is not a private ceremony being quietly tucked away. This is reportedly a citywide event being managed with the kind of coordination normally reserved for a major holiday or a championship parade.
Actually might be one of the most private venues if it is done right. There is underground parking, which could serve as a secret way to keep their guests relatively anonymous.
It all reflects a simple, staggering reality. When the most famous woman on the planet marries one of the most famous athletes in America, the wedding stops being a personal milestone. It becomes a public spectacle that has to be policed, planned, and protected like a national event. Every layer of this operation, from the windowless walls to the closed streets to the briefed officers, is reportedly designed to do one thing: keep Taylor and Travis's day theirs, no matter how badly the rest of the world wants in. And in the middle of all this talk of security and lookouts, a bizarre and almost comical story emerged that fit the moment perfectly. Because a man who reportedly bears a striking resemblance to Travis is apparently wanted by police. That is right, as the world keeps its eyes peeled around the wedding. A Travis Kelce lookalike has reportedly landed himself on the wrong side of the law somewhere, sparking a wave of jokes and double takes online. Fans had a field day with it, imagining the chaos of someone who looks just like the groom being spotted out in public while the real Travis is busy preparing to get married. It was the kind of strange, only on the internet sideshow that seems to follow this couple everywhere. A goofy footnote to a week otherwise dominated by serious wedding logistics, and it raised an amusing thought.
New Hampshire police are looking for a man they say stole a purse. Now, if you're in the area, keep a lookout for a guy that looks an awful lot like Travis Kelce. Seriously, a Mr. Taylor Swift lookalike is on the lam in the Granite State.
With security this tight and everyone watching for famous faces, the last thing anyone needs is a Travis double wandering into the frame. So here is everything else swirling around this couple right now, because the security operation is just one piece of a much bigger picture. The wedding itself is reportedly shaping up to be a 2-day spectacle. The celebration reportedly may unfold across 2 separate days at the famous arena. The first, reportedly on the 2nd of July, is said to be an intimate gathering of around 100 of the couple's closest people. The second, reportedly the following day, is said to be a massive reception for anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 guests. It paints a picture of a couple who want both an intimate, private moment with their inner circle and a grand celebration for the ages that only adds to the enormous security challenge of protecting two events instead of one. The signs that this is all really happening have reportedly become impossible to ignore. Beyond the street closures, the groom's football teammates reportedly booked blocks of hotel rooms near the venue for that exact window. A city official reportedly confirmed the arena was prepared to host wedding festivities after months of rumors, decoys, and false alarms. The tangible evidence is reportedly all pointing to the same place and the same dates.
We are the biggest city in the country. We are used to big events, and we are incredibly excited for this one. We know it coincides with the Knicks finals run. We know it coincides with July 4th, America 250, Taylor Swift's wedding, all happening at the same time.
The secrecy reportedly extends to everything. Every guest, even close family and friends, is reportedly required to sign an ironclad agreement before learning a single detail. There are reportedly no mailed invitations, with the couple instead reaching out personally to keep information from leaking, and the dress is reportedly guarded just as fiercely. Reports mention multiple gowns commissioned from different designers, several of them deliberate decoys, every designer under a non-disclosure agreement so any leak could be traced. The whole operation, from the venue to the wardrobe, is reportedly built around total control. The guest list has reportedly become its own storyline, with several big names reportedly left off entirely as Taylor reportedly prioritizes only the people she trusts most. Meanwhile, the excitement among those who are invited has reportedly reached a fever pitch. Travis's father reportedly gushed about the wedding, calling himself super excited and describing Taylor warmly as truly the girl next door.
Super excited. She is a sweetheart. That is truly the girl next door.
Travis's brother reportedly said he is very excited to celebrate the couple, though he carefully kept every detail under wraps.
I'm very happy for both of them, and I'm looking forward to celebrating with them. And it's a good year right now, and it's a good year for both of them as well.
Don't ask Kylie when the wedding is.
Yeah, no,
Don't ask Kylie.
This is not our information to share.
And on a recent podcast episode, Travis reportedly spoke sincerely about seeing children in their future, a genuine, heartfelt moment amid all the logistics.
Do I sense a Kelsey family reunion in the works?
I see it in our future for sure.
Once we get some kids that all look the same on the block,
There you go.
Freaking family reunion going.
There we go. I'll add it to my wish list.
It all comes after a whirlwind month that included the couple's reunion at the groom's annual football summit, where Taylor reportedly stunned the crowd with a surprise performance, flashing her engagement ring during a song about a proposal. Travis reportedly wrapped an epic multi-city bachelor party tour. Taylor reportedly notched a record-breaking new chart-topping song and was honored as the youngest woman ever inducted into a prestigious Songwriting Hall of Fame. The momentum heading into the wedding has been absolutely relentless. The security challenge is only magnified by the sheer scale of what the couple has reportedly planned. There are reports that a massive custom stage is being secretly built at a production facility, fueling belief that Taylor may even perform at her own wedding, turning the reception into the most exclusive concert on the planet. A wedding with a full stage production, thousands of guests, and a global icon performing is not just a private party. It is a full-blown event that demands the kind of crowd control, perimeter security, and logistical planning usually reserved for a stadium show. That helps explain why the operation around it has grown so enormous. And the public interest driving all that security has reportedly been relentless. In the weeks leading up to the wedding, fans repeatedly descended on locations they believed might host the ceremony. Crowds gathered, fireworks sparked false alarms, and onlookers traveled great distances hoping for a glimpse. That frenzy is exactly what the security operation is built to manage. When a single rumor can send hundreds of people rushing to a quiet street, protecting the real event becomes a monumental task. The couple has reportedly spared no effort in making sure the actual wedding stays locked down tight. All of this is the culmination of a whirlwind few weeks for the couple. They reportedly reunited at the groom's annual football summit after spending a week apart on separate pre-wedding celebrations. An official photo of the two glowing side by side instantly went viral. Taylor reportedly stunned the crowd there with a surprise performance, flashing her engagement ring during a song about a proposal. One of the groom's closest friends reportedly dropped a major hint that the wedding was right around the corner. Add in Taylor's record-breaking new chart-topping song and her recent honor as the youngest woman ever inducted into a prestigious songwriting Hall of Fame. The momentum heading into the wedding has been absolutely relentless, every bit of it amplifying the public frenzy the security operation now has to contain. So here's the bottom line. Taylor and Travis's wedding is reportedly triggering a massive security operation at Madison Square Garden. Reported street closures around the venue for several days in early July, authorities and even transit police reportedly briefed on the crowds, and the windowless underground access arena reportedly chosen as the ultimate private fortress. In a bizarre twist, a man who reportedly resembles Travis is apparently wanted by police, sparking jokes online amid all the security buzz. The wedding itself is reportedly a two-day event, an intimate gathering of around 100 on the 2nd of July, and a massive reception for up to 2,000 guests on the 3rd, all backed by reported hotel bookings and production permits. The secrecy reportedly remains absolute with ironclad agreements, no mailed invitations, and decoy gowns. Travis's father and brother reportedly gush about the big day. The wedding is reportedly set for July 3rd at Madison Square Garden. 8 days until the 3rd of July, closed streets, briefed police, a windowless fortress, and an entire city bracing for the wedding of the year. It is the ultimate proof of just how enormous this couple has become. Two people promising forever to each other now requires the same planning as a national event. And somewhere out there, a Travis lookalike is reportedly giving police a headache. A reminder that even at its most serious, the world around this couple never stops being delightfully strange. In just over a week, the fortress goes up, the doors close, and the most protected wedding in years finally happens behind those windowless walls. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.